a lovely scene here. No, I actually just called him and asked him to cue the tie line. He said, or to actually, yeah, we're going to play the theme and cheer, right? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, yeah! Just so happy to be here. If you're anywhere in the Motel Chelsea area, please drop by and say hello. They're serving breakfast. They're serving hot brown drinks. I'm Chris White. I'm really happy to be here with you for the next 2 hours for a wonderful lineup of performances and conversations with a whole bunch of musicians. Come on, one more cheer. It sounds so good. You can go to the CKCU YouTube channel. Just search for CKCU. And you will see the live broadcast. You can see what's going on here at beautiful Motel Chelsea, a wonderful place indeed. We're so happy to be here. And so let me acknowledge that we are on the unceded, unsurrendered traditional territory of the Algonquin Nation. We try to keep that in mind and make it meaningful. We have a wonderful crew of people here. And as mentioned, a fantastic lineup of guests. I'll just tell you who you're going to be seeing and hearing here today. Linda Vanderlee is going to kick things off. Yay. We have Clear in the house. That's Sue Johnson and Christian Patterson. They're here and they're ready to play and sing for you. And guess what? The performer that was here last night at Motel Chelsea and knocked everybody out, he's in the house and he's going to be playing and singing. He is Jim Bryson. Hey, Jim. Christine Graves will be dropping by. And Vicki Brittle will be here. Vicki is a nominee for the Capital Music Awards coming up in October, so that's going to be a treat. And we have a surprise mystery couple of guests that I'm going to divulge as time goes on here. But it's going to be an exciting time here at Motel Chelsea. Again, it's 1418 Route. Do you have any comments about this guitar? Has it traveled far and wide with you?
I've been looking for a guitar for a long time, and this one, though it's not the most expensive one, just rang out to me. It was the right sound, so very happy. Yes. A little mini Taylor.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you have a nice connection with that instrument. And how about playing the song here? I think getting things started.
All right. I don't know if I'm set up in the right place here. Let's see. My sweet friend, this is a song I know well. Oh well, here we go. I see the sun coming out now. I feel the sun coming out now. I know the sun's coming out now, 'cause you're here. I saw you smile from across the room. Don't know how. I just know that we're gonna try somehow. La 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 la, la la. I see the sun coming out now. I felt the sun coming out now. Know the sun close. And when I'm out there, all on my own, I rediscover the joy of being alone. La 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 la, la la. Living my life from my core. Ba ba da da ba ba, ba 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 da da ba ba, ba 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 da da ba ba. But it's also knowing there's someone out there coming out now. I feel the sun coming out now.
That's Linda Vanderlee, everybody, and kicking. So, hey, Linda, how about joining me at this mic over here?
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And here we are on a new mic. How do I sound now? Okay. So, because we want to have a chat while Clear is coming up, what would you like to say about this activity, this opportunity that's coming to this area?
Well, the song I just sang came out of me talking to a few friends I had met the year before in Halliburton about what their most perfect music week would look like. They're of all ages, families, chosen families, all ages of people to come and make music, learn different instruments, play a song, write a song together, and it's right in my backyard in Rupert.
Okay, when is that happening?
That is happening
check this out.
July 2nd to the 6th, the morning of the 6th, so it's really to the 5th. We are going to have fun. People can come if you want to commute, but the real magic happens if you all stay together for several days together.
Okay, so it is a camping type of camp.
If you want, you can camp.
If
you want, and I just need to say something about Pine Birch Ranch and Retreat is in the Rupert area, so just really close to Wakefield. 50 acres of trails. It has a blue skies vibe for sure. If you know blue skies, you got the right value system and just community hanging out together, doing things.
All ages.
All ages.
Family oriented.
Family oriented, but I think we have a lot of youth coming, I think, so far.
Backyard. Yay, let's hear it for Linda bringing us the news here. All right. And by the way, if you are here at Motel Chelsea or if you're on your way, you could pick yourself a stylish CKCU t-shirt, or you could go home with a CKCU mug or one of the coveted CKCU stickers. So I think we also have a vinyl album that was made last year featuring 13 bands, 13 local bands on vinyl album called...
Oh, we remember Chopper well, yes, of course.
Yeah.
And we remember you as well.
Remember me into that microphone. Remember me into.
We go way back.
Yeah, you do. And back to the days of Irene's and Chopper going to breakfast right after the show every Saturday, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice to join the community there too and hang out with Chop Daddy. Yeah. It was
Chop
very
Daddy,
fun.
that's what you call him. Yeah. You have been making beautiful music together for a long time, and I.
Home pace, that sort of thing. So yeah,
Nice.
hopefully for a fall release.
That'll be an album of original
Clear
music.
4.
Oh, nice.
Clear 4.
So your fourth recording?
Fourth album.
Yeah. It's
All
so
original
good.
material, yes, of course.
Yeah. And you also have some gigs coming up, but first of all, how about a song?
Sure.
Absolutely.
You're known as Clear.
Introduce the song.
This one's called Never Been in Love Like This Before. I forgot my harps, so I might whistle in the break, so join me if you like.
Tonight I can feel the music moving in me. It takes me back to those childhood dreams, imagining myself up there upon the stage. Hey mom, look at your daughter. She's moving like Ginger Rogers, home gliding across the floor. Or just maybe I've never been in love like this before. I never feel so alone, just walking these crowded streets. Always on my mind, what do others think of me? Oh, I'm standing on a corner, waiting for never been in love like this before.
It's whistling time, beeps. Do my best impression of a bird.
Well, those days of feeling lost have finally come and gone. My middle name is Dorothy, and it looks like Dorothy's home. So I won't be needing those ruby red shoes after all. But it's still my favorite movie. You know I love you, Judy. Oh, but Kansas is such a bore. Or just maybe I've never been in love like this. I've never been in love like this. I've never been in love like this before.
Sing it if you know it.
Oh, I've never been in love like this. I've never been in love like this. I've never been in love like this before.
Thank you. So nice to be playing in the hood and on Canadian Spaces, my two favorite places. All right.
Sue Johnson on vocals, ladies and gentlemen, whistling and improvising. We'll do a song called 52nd Street. It's kind of an homage to Billy Joel. If you know his songs, I'm sure you'll recognize some of this.
Oh, sometimes I get lost or carried off in my own state of mind. But I don't worry, no, or even bother asking why. When you said your love was forever, or something changed in me, and I finally realized that what's waiting is all that I need. Oh, when I do anything to make you believe, oh, anything. And if you like, we could catch the uptown train tonight. Oh, yeah, yeah, down on 52nd Street. Oh, it ain't what it used to be. Oh, but that's all right, 'cause we're keeping it alive. We're keeping it alive, you and I. Ooh, yeah. Well, is there any way that we could stay just the way we are? 'Cause time is gonna change, and you ain't seen the best of me by far. Oh, well, there will always be room for you in my heart. Oh, there will always be. And if you like, yeah, we could catch the uptown train tonight. Oh, yeah, yeah, down on 52nd Street. Oh, it ain't what it used to be. Oh, but that's all right. Down on 52nd Street. Yeah, it ain't what it used to be. Oh, but that's all right. Oh, 'cause we're keeping it alive. Yeah, we're keeping it alive. Oh, we're keeping it alive. Keeping it alive. Oh, yeah. You and I. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, guys. 52nd Street.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Chris.
Hey.
Got to get the
Watch
photo
that
ops
first
in.
step.
Okay. Would we like to hear Clear play one more song? Yes, we would. Have you got? Do you know any more songs?
Oh, sure we do.
Okay.
Try
So-
it. Try it.
Let's. But meanwhile, what have you got coming up gig-wise?
We're on Wolf Island next weekend. We're on Wolf Island, the beautiful largest island in the,
Spicers.
in the river near Kingston.
Yeah.
Place called Spicers. We've never been there, but it's got a beautiful venue right on the water. We were invited to play there.
Hopefully
we
the,
haven't been there, but we're looking
ferry's
forward
working.
to that.
Yeah. Let's hope
Hopefully,
the ferry.
well, we'll swim if we have to, right? We're playing at the Musical Mondays, the Fairburn program, Musical Mondays.
Yay!
got that
The
group
wonderful
this year.
concert
In
series up here in Wakefield. Yeah.
Just across the river there.
That's August 24th, I think. Full
Yeah.
band,
Yeah, yeah.
which is always exciting.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that for sure.
Good, with host Jill Rick,
Yes, who is here
who
today?
happens
Hello,
to be
Jill.
here. And by the way, just to remind everybody, you can watch and see what's going on here at Motel Chelsea. Go to YouTube, find CKCU, and you will see the live broadcast.
Excellent.
Yeah? So you do know another song.
I think we can whip one up.
Yes, this is a new one called Redemption Road.
Nice.
Well, sometimes it seems I've been away for so long. Oh, but then again, baby, I've been nowhere at all. It never seems to last. Well, this feeling I belong. Well, it takes me there. Oh, then suddenly it's gone. But I found this spot, the sweetest little place that I know. I'm gonna make it my own. Home on Redemption Road. Oh, I've tried to avoid the dangers round every turn, and stay true to the lessons that I've had to learn. I do my best not to ask, have I been so bad? Well, just good enough, I guess, to get by with what I had. Oh, I had. But I found this spot, the sweetest little place that I know. I'm gonna make it my own, home on Redemption Road. I'm gonna make it my own, home on Redemption Road. If it's all about the journey and not where you arrive, oh, I'd like to take it with my baby by my side. But the truth is now, that can never be. And no one knows that better than me. But I found this spot, the sweetest little place I know. I'm gonna make it my own, home on Redemption Road. Yeah, I found this spot, the sweetest little place that I know. I'm gonna make it my own, home on Redemption Road. Home on Redemption Road. Home on Redemption Road.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Chris.
That is clear. That's Sue Johnson and Christian Patterson. Come on, give it up one more time.
Thank you so much.
So nice. Okay, we'll look forward to that new album, and we'll look forward to your performance at Fairbairn House up there in Wakefield. When is that, Jill? Do we know? Okay, so every Monday throughout the summer, right? Concerts at Fairbairn House until the end of August. So a beautiful setting and a wonderful event that's been going on for a while now. You are listening to Canadian Spaces on CKCU. This show was founded in 1980 by the late, great Chopper McKinnon, and it's still going strong. We're so happy about that. So Motel Chelsea is a very special place. It used to be called the Tulip Valley Motel for people that go back a little ways. With the history of this place, it's on Highway 105, kind of halfway between Chelsea and Wakefield, the town of Chelsea and the town of Wakefield. And this place materialized, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. Every room is unique. If you ever have the opportunity to stay here, you're going to love everything about this place, including the restaurant, including the food, the beverages, the vibe, the music, And right here, somebody that can comment on all of those things, it's you, Chantal Celine.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah, well, good for you for being here. Let's talk a little bit about your connection with Motel Chelsea.
Yeah, I have been working here for the past few months just as a server. But yeah, it's been a really great gig and given me a lot of connections and just like an inside look into more of the music industry, and I get to see a ton of shows when I'm working. So it's been a really great space to work and just to be and to perform at now is very, very special.
Yeah, you're playing all the roles. Now,
Yeah.
Julia Avon is the wonderful individual that does the booking here, as you know. What do you think about the caliber of talent coming in here to Motel Chelsea?
Yeah, it's so great. Like Julia really does an amazing job. Even in just the short time that I've worked here, like I've seen so much diversity in who's playing and, you know, within genres and even setups like big band shows where there's a huge dance floor in the restaurant or, you know, smaller acoustic setups. There's just so much variety and everyone's so talented. So yeah, I feel very lucky that I get to witness it all.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, and as we said, last night's show, I don't know if you were here, was Jim Bryson.
I wasn't here last
casting
night,
a
but
spell
I heard
on
it was
everybody.
a good one. Yeah.
Jim is coming up here later on in the show. He's going to perform. But meanwhile, you
Very
brought your
exciting.
guitar. I think you also play keyboard, am I right?
I do play a bit of keyboard, but mostly on guitar these days.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got a couple of songs for us?
I do. A couple originals.
And I'm right, it's Chantal
Yes.
Celine.
That's right.
Your performance name. Come on, let's give a cheer here.
I started over, ran away with no money. Don't know much about filing taxes, changing tires, CPP. Sorted past haunts like a shadow, come stuck underneath my shoe. Scraping, crawling, fast, free falling. Something about it makes me bloom. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Just a matter of turning the page. No, I don't mind, I don't mind. I don't mind. Dust off my life jacket, ride the wave. Time to grow up, join the rat race, be a cog in the machine. Men in power, I'll get nowhere, chasing ends with no meaning. Stationary, sedentary, I can feel my bones decay. Maybe chained up to this office chair is where I'll pass away. But it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, just a matter of turning the page. No, I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind. Dust off my life jacket, ride the wave.
This next one is called Warm Like Wine, and I'm in the middle of recording it, so it should be out some point this year, I hope.
My car still smells like you. Makeup on my bathroom counter. I'll leave it there for days. Making up memories, unsure but want to see if embers still burn in the ashtray. One toe in the water, one foot out the door, not just somebody's daughter, no, not anymore. And it took a while to scrape the dirt from underneath my nails. You are warm like wine, mold and cherry spice. And when you kiss me, I taste it on your lips. If it's just tonight and we live separate lives, I'll take comfort knowing that someone like you exists. Someone like you exists. Midnight, a love-locked bridge, caught in October winds, starting to smell like a slow burn. I don't know that I'm feeling, but maybe that's alright, 'cause I remember every detail, how the sunshine hits your eyes, and I'll make myself expect the worst. So I was surprised to find, oh, that you are warm like wine, mold and cherry spice. When you kiss me, I taste it on your lips. If it's just tonight and we live separate lives, I'll take comfort in knowing that someone like you exists. Someone like you exists. Oh.
Oh, that's Chantal Celine right here, live from Motel Chelsea. Way to go.
Much.
Well done. Wait, just stay one sec. So,
Sorry.
where do we find your music when we're looking around online?
Anywhere you listen to music, I'm there. Chantal Celine, Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, if you want to directly support me and buy my music. But otherwise, yeah, available everywhere for streaming.
One more comment, because you do work here at
I
Motel
do.
Chelsea,
I do.
you've probably sampled the food. What's your opinion of the food?
Amazing. Like
true, isn't
11
it?
out of 10. I dream about it when I fall asleep at night. It's so good.
Okay, yeah, so let's come back
you so
again
much.
soon to Canadian
Yeah,
Spaces.
I'd
Yeah,
love
way
to.
to go.
Thank you
Chantal,
so
yay. And right here, speaking of CKCU, here is there's a monster in the house. It's a Loch Nissa monster. Nissa, how are you doing this morning?
Good, you?
I'm fine. You haven't been to Motel Chelsea before.
No, it's lovely.
Isn't it gorgeous here? So just if you tell people, if you would, a little bit about your connection with CKCU.
Yeah, sure. I joined as a co-host on Thursday Special Blend about a year and a half ago. Been having lots of fun. Jeff is my co-host on Thursday mornings, and I also, this past year and a bit, did the Carleton Music Showcase on Mondays because I was a music student up until a few days ago. So, yeah.
Yeah. So you went through the music program at Carleton.
That's right.
You graduated.
Yeah, on last Wednesday. Thank you. I did it.
Another cool thing, I mean, you're going to play a couple of songs for us, which is really nice. But in addition to being a singer-songwriter, performer, recording artist, you also do a really nice job organizing various events around town. And that's such a positive role that you're playing. How did you get into doing that?
Honestly, I just wanted to play music, and I had to find a way to do that, so I started putting on events where I could play, and eventually it grew to something that helped out a lot of other people, too, and yeah.
So you do call your name is Nissa, you call yourself Loch Nissa Monster.
Yeah.
And
there you go.
It's, what's the company called?
It's Loch Monster Media.
Yeah, Loch Monster Media, if you want to find out what kind of events you're involved in. I know you have some things coming up, but meanwhile, how about a song?
Yeah, sure.
Or two.
I'd love to play some stuff for you. I haven't recorded in a while. I put my debut album out last year in June, actually. But I am going back into the studio this afternoon. So here's a sneak peek of something coming later next month. And my question to you is, how many ways can you let a woman down? Good morning. You blocked my number in your phone. I tried to smile, you said leave it alone. And the words turned to sand in your mouth. How many ways can you let a girl down? Leaving church, found flowers for free. Making out, making plans, drinking coffee. Deceiving conduct, you now talk about. How many ways can you let a girl down? News is out, you think I'm leaving with your friend. How could you think yourself the means to an end? It was always her, now that makes you so proud. How many ways can you let a girl down? And that's where divine intervention leaves us. God shows up just in time for your existential crisis. Now you blame me for what? Making you think. Had you begging for forgiveness? Circle in the sea. Ooh. more closure and gossip than what you've ever spoken. You never face something that disappointed. Someone I never met is waiting in the car. All this time you're still weak, it's still hard. So what everyone you meet seeing me around. How many ways can you let a girl down? How many ways can you let a woman down? How many ways let a woman, let a woman? How many ways can you let a woman down? How many ways let a woman, let a woman? Thank you. Well, I'm gonna play another song as I'm supposed to. This one's the newest one I wrote. It's about kind of being frustrated with yourself. Who can relate? That's widely applicable, so, but in this context, it's more about not being able to let someone go. So this one is called Never Stop Loving You. A lot of pressure to tune quickly while you're live on the radio. Not a forte of mine. All right. Tripping on words, tapping my shoes. I'm anything but mystery. Civic fatigue, flowering moon. My heart is patched on the sleeve. You couldn't be any better for me. You couldn't be further too. I will never stop seeing, never stop loving you. Assailant and brash, grace too I lack. Again we're together alone. Circling back, chance and a laugh, humming desire like a drone. You couldn't be any better for me. You couldn't be further too. I will never stop seeing, never stop loving you. I always got you well enough to crack your code, never long enough to lighten your load. I breached the fantasy with all my will, reaching through the memories to capture. You're still leaning in the doorway, fire escape closed, smaller apartment and a roommate who knows candles on the carpet aren't a hazard ahead. It's my lips that you're eating and your face that are red. You couldn't be any better for me. Couldn't be
That's the Loch Nissa Monster, everybody. Just tell us, if you would, before you leave the stage, some of the many activities that you have coming up. I saw some posts from you recently. You got some cool things coming up.
Yeah, I yesterday announced my first tour ever, so that's exciting. Going to be going to some Ontario and Quebec cities. So if you live there, come see me.
Yeah, and where do people find you? What's the best place to find you?
You can find me on any social media mostly and any streaming platform. It's just Loch and then Nisse and then Monster.
It was started out as kind of a joke, didn't it?
Yeah.
But then it kind of took hold, and that's how you're known these days.
Yeah, it just
And it's working out well.
grew wings and
Yeah. So, yes, you were involved with the show called Carleton Music Showcase on CKCU.
that's right.
That's by, for, and about Carleton music students, a fabulous show. Mm-hmm. And you were helping out, as you mentioned, with Jeff Larocque on Thursday Special Blend. Are you going to keep some kind of connection with CKCU, I hope?
Yeah, I'm taking a few weeks off for the summer, but I'm still the co-host on Thursdays, so that's exciting.
Oh,
I'm actually
okay.
on the radio this Thursday, so.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more time, let's hear it for Nissa. We're going to invite Jim Bryson to come up. He knocked everybody out here on the Motel Chelsea stage last night and agreed to stick around and to perform for you all here in person and on radio and on video. Did I mention we're on YouTube? Go to YouTube and you can see Jim Bryson, the Jim Bryson. The amazing Jim Bryce. Hey, Jim.
Hi. Oh, my God. Remember the last time I was supposed to be on the show? I just got up like it was a regular day.
We were looking around.
Checked my email and someone's like, are you coming? I was like, I'm an hour away. Oh, my God.
Yeah, we were broadcasting from La Fab, Sur Mill.
Yeah, I was like, that's too far.
You were in Stittsville and we're saying, I don't think you're going to make it in time. But here you are.
Oh, I slept over last night. I was like, I'm not missing another friggin' Canadian Spaces.
Jim, we had a chance, you and I, to chat last night after your concert here,
Yes.
which was so spectacular. And you mentioned your long connection with CKCU and how much it means to you. And I'd love to hear you say a little bit about that now.
You know, when I was in high school, I would listen on Monday nights to a show called No Future Now, which was hosted by Sean Scallon at the time, and before that by John Westhaver. And then Canadian Spaces I discovered a little later, but not that much later. I just think when you're 21, I wouldn't have been up at 10 a.m. to listen to community radio. But I used to work at a tennis club, and I would just put CKCU on all day. And then if it rained, I'd have to squeegee the courts dry. And then if somebody wanted a court swept because a branch fell, I would go do that. And then otherwise, I was in the throe of discovering punk rock and literature and all these things. And it was sort of this like perfect time for all these things to meld into my brain at a powerful time. And CKCU was a huge part of that. And I heard bands that became favorite bands of mine, and there'd be no other way because there was no internet, and there was no way. Like, I remember there was this band from Minneapolis, and they were called Soul Asylum, and before they were on videos, they were just a band. And I remember it took me 18 months to figure out which of the two guys who always seemed to be at the mic in the photos that I'd rarely see, which guy was the singer and which guy was the guitar player who sang as well, if that makes sense. So it used to be like everything's instant now. So sometimes we'll play this game where we'll be like, okay, what is that person's name again? And then you won't remember it, and someone will pick up their phone, and I'll just say, there's just no way to know. And let's not even look it up. Let's just keep thinking about it and all that kind of stuff, you know?
Something sometimes nice about not having instant access to information, especially if it might be false information these days.
We've already got so much access to information in our brain we don't remember.
Yeah.
So, it's good to sit with it sometimes, I think.
So, Jim Bryson, you've been playing and singing for a long time. I remember Lynn Miles being so excited about your music way back in the day.
She's my hero.
She's a big supporter. And you're also doing a lot of cool work in the studio. I've heard the results that you've done with people like Susie Ungerleider. So fantastic. She loves working with you in your studio out there.
Well, yeah, it's good. It's 10 steps from my place, so I don't often miss appointments there like I do when I have to come to Chelsea from where I live. But there has been times where somebody has said, "Okay, I'll be there. I'm running late, sorry." And I'm thinking, what are you running late for? I'm like, oh my God, we're recording.
And it all comes back to you. Okay, who would like to hear some songs from Jim Bryson? Yeah, let's go.
Well, I wrote this song. I was at a festival, at the Vancouver Folk Music Festival, and I was on a bill with all these people who are super familiar and maybe even stars in some ways. And they all had these sing-along songs and these familiar things, and they were really working the crowd. And I thought, I don't know how to do this at all. And so I wrote this song partially about that experience, but then, of course, songs being what they are, they take on all this different meaning, and it took on these meanings of land rights and the places that we stand and who owns things. And anyway, yeah, it's super deep. I wanted to say that Chantal was so fantastic, and not since Phoebe in Friends have I seen somebody who is both working and performing at the same time. But Chantal's songs are quite a bit better than Phoebe's. No offense to Phoebe. This song, it has no ending, and this day it's just beginning. The truth lies there in the middle, and are we all a little stuck in the middle? And this is not a sing-along song. It will not rally anyone. It's not long for the time it spends with the dogs and their fleas sleeping by the front door. I could scream at the top of my lungs, but would anyone listen? The truth is I only wanted her to listen. This land, it is not our land. The truth lies there in the soil, not in the tar sands. And we could stand here and stare at our feet and never listen, never lend a hand. And this song, it has no ending. And this day, it's just beginning. The truth lies there in the middle. Aren't we all a little stuck in the middle? Stuck here in the middle. 'Cause she only likes sing-along songs. The band takes over, And then I go, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's how that one goes. I was picturing at the end of it, I was picturing like we were a band on a cruise ship, you know, and we'd suddenly sound, you know, almost like Hawaiian, and there'd be slide guitars and all these things. And I got to play a new song that I realized I haven't registered a song with SOCAN since the year 2022, and so I better get at that, because I was wondering why my checks are getting so small. And, you know, I got kids and all that stuff that some of you have as well. My varietals are different, but, you know. This is a song about being lost, and it is about technology, and it is called No Reception. Saddle up and go east. It seems as good as anywhere. And turn around and go west. I think we made a mistake. And here we are, not moving, not getting anywhere. Here we are, with no reception to speak. The lines are drawn, the routes are mapped, with the ways in and out. But you can't buy their attention. You see, I already tried. And here we are, we're not moving, we're not getting anywhere. Here we are, with no reception to speak. Not moving, not getting anywhere. And here we are, with no reception to speak. Here we are, not moving, not getting anywhere. And here we are, here we are, here we are, here we are. Are you coming back? I'm playing. How many more songs? One song more. I only plan one, so this is good. All right, well, this is a song that I hope doesn't offend anyone, but it's called Better on Drugs, and it is my most streamed song of the last 4 years, and it is almost at 1 million streams, and the funds from that will help pay for my breakfast. So... And it sort of is about when I was past high school and in an adolescent, post-adolescent state, the things I would try, you know, intoxicants and things like that, both natural and created by humans. I'm not going to tell this story on the radio. I'll never be invited back. Anyway, back to the song. first time I ever took mushrooms. I was walking around Ottawa, and I hadn't lived in the city as of yet. I'd gone out to Montreal for university, and I was working a summer job for the city. And a bunch of us went downtown, and we took mushrooms, and we walked around downtown, and then we ended up in Sandy Hill, and we ended up in Strathcona Park. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to Strathcona Park and seen the play structure that's there, but it is not a regular play structure. And I came upon this medieval recreation floating on a cloud, and I couldn't believe, for days I didn't believe it was real, but alas, it was, and that was my experience, and my name is Jim. If I'm never invited back, I'll know that this was a great time. My mother used to say, Jim, you can't please them all, and you likely won't, so... It's been all these years since we parked the car on the lawn and told them off and told them about what's going on. And the days seemed better until the moment that they had to drive us home or leave me here to face this whole world on my own. Now the nights are calmer and the days are better on drugs. And we all get quiet and we all feel safer and loved. And when the days got short, I tried to renovate the space I was standing on. But on an autumn night, midweek, I just stood there shaking. And the nights seemed better until the moment that they had to drive us home or leave me here to face this whole world, this whole season on my very own. And now the nights are calmer and the days are better on drugs. And we all get quiet and we all feel safer and loved. And the nights are calmer and the kids are sweeter on drugs. And the songs get soft and the words speak to me. And do I have to flip between what's right and feeling so wrong? And the nights are better and the days are sweeter and we all stay together. The nights are calmer when I stay home in my favorite sleeping sweater. And the kids, they're better on. And they say, hey Jim, you look so much better on. Say, Jim, you sound so much better on. Sha la 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 la. And the nights are calmer and the days are sweeter on. The crowd goes wild.
Jim Bryson, everybody. All right. Jim, this is a question that could have a lot of kind of funny answers, but I'm actually asking here for a kind of a more serious answer. You run into somebody that, let's say, in their teens, and they're interested in getting into music as an occupation. I know there are a lot of funny answers, but what kind of serious advice would you give to somebody that feels that they really want to pursue that path? Because it's a difficult road.
This is going to sound crazy, but if I was doing it all over again, I would have became an electrician and done music, and I would have had something to do that wasn't music, because I think you never want to paint yourself into a corner, and I don't think you ever want to do something that stops feeling fun. And sometimes when you do music and it's all you do, there are days where it does feel a little bit like a job. Not this morning, but like using the internet and remembering to mail people things that you forgot for 3 weeks and all that stuff. And there's things about it that I'm not particularly good at.
Yeah.
And I think making songs and singing them and going to places, I'm fairly inconsistent live performer. I wish I was a little more consistent at it, even after all these years. I think I can play real duds. And I don't know. I would never be this person that would say don't do it, because I think you should do it. I think it's a terrible life to live through and not have done something you should do. But I do think there's a freedom in having multiple purposes and expression and ways to share who you are and what you are, and allow music to remain a passion and an occupation, which I, for the very most part, have definitely been able to do that.
Yeah. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for that. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah. All right. And thanks again for those comments about the importance of CKCU in your life.
Oh, my God. It's so important. And in Ottawa, we've seen firsthand what happens when community radio gets left behind, and we've lost CHUO for the most part. I still listen every day to Democracy Now! At noon. It gives me an opportunity to not listen to Ontario Today on the CBC. That's terrible, but I love Democracy Now! And I loved CHUO, and CHUO is how the world first heard Tom Green on Friday nights, and community radio is how the world first heard so many people, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing, and we're losing it. Guelph almost voted it out. All these universities where students are coming into school and they just see this like charge, and they think, well, I don't want to pay that charge, so they vote and say you don't have to pay that charge anymore. But community radio is about so much more than the terrestrial spot that it holds in a campus. It's an expression for communities. It's an expression of values and different feelings and competing values and all these things, and it allows space for everybody. And it's so goddamn important.
Well said, Jim Bryson. Let's keep that in mind when Funding Drive rolls around in October, because Funding Drive is going to be coming around. And by the way, speaking of the importance of community radio, this is Reggae in the Fields Day in Ottawa, and that was officially proclaimed by the mayor of Ottawa, who actually used to have a show on CKCU. Mark Sutcliffe had a show called Breakaway, a sports show, and Tick, who is here, the host of Wednesday Special Blend, used to be the technician that was looking after the technical side of that sports show, hosted by Mark Sutcliffe. Here's the proclamation. I'm going to read it out.
So because I'm in
Jim,
Quebec, I can say
here.
this.
Yeah?
There's one redeeming quality of Mark Sutcliffe, because I live in Ottawa. Thank you.
Okay, that comment free for you today from Christine Graves, who's coming up next here on Canadian Spaces. But meanwhile, hey, City of Ottawa proclamation, Reggae in the Fields Day. Whereas Reggae in the Fields, a long-standing program on CKCU-FM, has contributed to Ottawa's cultural landscape for 50 years by sharing music, stories, and perspectives rooted in reggae and Caribbean traditions. And whereas the program has played an important role in fostering cultural expression, inclusion, and understanding, while amplifying voices within Ottawa's Black and Caribbean communities. And whereas over 5 decades, Reggae in the Fields has helped build connections across communities, supported emerging artists, and contributed to the vibrancy and diversity of Ottawa's local arts and media sectors. And whereas the 50th anniversary of Reggae in the Fields is being marked by community celebrations that bring together residents, artists, and community organizations to reflect on its enduring impact, therefore, I, Mark Sutcliffe, Mayor of the City of Ottawa, do hereby proclaim Reggae in the Fields Day in Ottawa. Let's hear it for Reggae in the Fields Day. And host Junior Smith, who will be on air today, as every Saturday, from 3 to 5:30 on CKCU. So again, I'm going to remind you that we're broadcasting on YouTube as well as on 93.1 FM and CKCU FM. We're on YouTube live now. Where's the camera? Hi. We have lots of cameras. But anyway, and thanks big time to Caitlin Thorne and Nathaniel Newton for making that possible. And also for Greg Brown, who's doing such an awesome job of this complicated show with many transitions. Ron Moores is in the house. He's gearing up to host the Back 40, starting at noon here today. He's got an awesome lineup of performers as well. But meanwhile, Jim, you're staying on stage, Jim Bryson, to accompany you. Christine Graves, how are you doing today?
Well, it's a fine day. Yes.
It is it not?
It's a fine day.
A fine day to be in the Chelsea area at Chelsea Motel with such a positive vibe. Don't you love this place? What, you have a monthly open mic that you lead here? Or?
Fourth Thursday every month. This coming week on the 25th. Fourth Thursday of each month, 7:30 start time. All kinds of people come and show up, mostly from up here in the hills, few from Ottawa.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're having a good experience with that. Jim.
Can I pitch something while I'm on the radio?
Yeah, please do.
Tonight I'm going to be playing in Shawville at the Little Red Wagon Winery. And as they say in the sports game, great seats still available.
Yeah, actually, if you haven't made your way out to the Little Red Wagon Winery, Shawville, Quebec, it's closer than you think. And isn't it a beautiful place, Jim?
You can just show up and get tickets, I think. And you know, that's a good motto for Shawville. Shawville, it's closer than you think.
My wife, Mary, plays old-time music, and their motto is, old-time music, it's better than it sounds. Okay, so Christine Graves, you're here. You have a long-time connection with the Ottawa music community. These days you're performing with Tin Constellations, and isn't that a fun thing to be associated with?
Yeah, it's fun to be in a real band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
all together.
And meanwhile, you're still writing songs, you're doing your thing. You've got your guitar, that beautiful, lovely guitar here.
Yeah, it's an Oscar Graf. Yep.
Oh, that's the one that Oscar Graf built for you.
Yeah. He called it the West Coast Blonde because I got to choose the woods. It's a West Coast maple and a West Coast spruce, and he named it for me, the West Coast Blonde. I thought, okay, yeah, that works.
Okay, let's hear what it sounds like, and here's Jim Bryson to back you up. Isn't that cool? Let's hear it. Christine Graves.
Well, everyone's going to Montreal except me. Everyone's going to Montreal except me. Gotta stay right here and punch the clock. I'm afraid that I might not get my mortgage paid if I stop to go. I wanna see the art in every crack. Wanna walk the sidewalk that broke my mama's back. Have a fun electric where we used to stop. Climb the stairs to the spiral top. Apartments overlooking bagel shops. Montreal. Gonna walk along Saint Denis. It's been so long. I hardly find my favorite market stall, Jean Talon. Climb the mount, sail an old toy boat on a dirty pond. Memories make me fond of Montreal. Everyone goes to Montreal except me. Everyone's going to Montreal but me. Come out of the dark to the next sunrise. Drive a while till we realize what we missed we never knew we had. Oh, in Montreal, Montreal, Montreal. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Thank you, Jim. So we're going to make a folkie of Jim yet, right? We just recorded that just a few months ago in September. In about 3.5 hours, we put down bed tracks, and then the next day I fell and broke my arm. So we haven't finished it, although he plays better guitar than I do.
It sounded pretty finished when I listened to it this morning to recall how it went.
Yeah, you did listen to it.
Yeah, it sounded really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
your
very
singing,
cool.
your scratch singing is fantastic.
Yeah. And I was rewriting the words as we were starting out the day, so I had to relearn the words. Anyway, that's a post-pandemic FOMO song, and maybe it's going to be released as a single soon when Jim approves that it's done. So fun to be here. So glad. Come up to the open stages that are held either as audience or participant. We welcome everything, fourth Thursday of the month. I'm going to do another song. This one's older. This week I was hearing on CBC radio, the other somewhat free radio, that the cod stocks in Newfoundland have reopened. And it's kind of remarkable because I remember reading in history class that the Grand Banks had cod so much you could stick your foot out of your dory and you would practically stand on the cod. They were like thick in the water, and then there's been a complete moratorium since the 90s. So hopefully we don't, swing a pendulum back to needing to cancel the cod stocks. And this song is something I wrote in the city of St. John's many years ago. Concrete and cobblestone, they navigate the way alone to Duckworth Street. Where open bar doors beg to greet. Well, you're truly a diamond on this unruly island. You're cut on icebergs in the rough, belligerent and beautifully tough. from Hibernia's Isle. Spent men stumble single file for one more round. Harvest cod stalks from underground St. John. You're truly a diamond on this unruly island. You're cut on icebergs in the rough, belligerent and beautifully tough. I hear an echo from 50 years ago. It's 70 now. Bread and milk and cheese, well, they were luxuries. The choice, join or not eat. You're once bit and you're twice shy. Necessity broke the tie, but not the will. You stand prouder now than Signal Hill, St. John's. Well, you're truly a diamond on this unruly island. You're cut on icebergs in the rough, belligerent and beautifully tough.
That is Christine Graves. Yeah. Oh, nice. Beautiful music on a Saturday morning here on Canadian Spaces. Hey, speaking of CKCU and its value to the community, two things. One is there's merchandise here today, right over there by the door here at Motel Chelsea. See those friendly folks waving to you over there? They'll be happy to accept your payment for a beautiful CKCU t-shirt. Maybe, Corey, could you maybe bring over an example of a oh, well, you're wearing one, actually.
Black on white or white on black.
Yeah, they're available. And here we're holding this up to the YouTube camera. And the folks here at Motel Chelsea, if you're on the radio, take my word for it. You'll love this shirt. Available in a variety of sizes. But if you're here today, you can purchase this shirt for a mere amount of money.
And summer toques. There's summer toques.
Oh, I think, yes, I think you're right, Christine.
Summer
there are
toques.
some toques that you might need.
Yeah.
There's the vinyl album called Still the Mighty, if you have a turntable. If not, you can just admire the cover art by CKCU Program Director Dave Aardvark. And that was a wonderful project that CKCU did to celebrate 50 years of being on FM. Also, if you make your way over to that part of the room, you are welcome to make a donation to CKCU to keep this glorious enterprise going. We accept all forms of payment, including digital, interactive, interact type things. And Finn, you're going to come over here, aren't you, right now, to just say a little word about how important CKCU is to you. Finn, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, at this point in your life, you are 12. Am I right? Okay, so hey, why not grab a mic here? And let's welcome Finn to the microphone. Finn, what do you like about CKCU?
What do I like about CKCU? Well,
Just the.
Do you have a microphone here? Wait, are we hearing you okay? No. Okay. Here we go again.
Here it comes.
Okay, here we go. Finn, what do you like? What do you like about CKCU?
Well, mainly one of the things is mainly the people. Like, ever since I've, joined CKCU, I've met such wonderful people and everything. It's so nice.
You went to CKCU radio camp.
Yes.
How was that?
It was very, very fun. We got to learn all sorts of things, like how to make station IDs, and at the end, we got to be on air. Yeah, it was really fun.
Are you going back again this summer?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Okay, there we go. So there's a testament to CKCU radio camp for people aged 10 to 14.
Yep.
And I think there still are some spaces available. So, hey, everybody, if you're here today and if you like what's happening, which I think you probably do, consider making a donation or purchasing something to support CKCU and keep this glorious enterprise moving along. Finn, one more question that has nothing to do with CKCU. You recently took up
A bee course.
bees.
Yes.
Beekeeping. So tell us a little bit about when I asked you about it earlier, you said, well, actually, I could talk for 2 hours about bees, but maybe not quite 2 hours. But what would you like to say about bees?
Well, I know one person here wanted to talk about the waggle dance, so Ollie over there. The waggle dance is a little dance that the bees do. They shake their butts and they go in a clockwise order. They sort of go like this, and it's sort of how they tell the other bees where like a great patch of flowers is. The way it's very fascinating. You can kind of like they'll shake like more depending on how good that patch of flower is. So I know. So if it's really good, they'll do it also a long time if it's really good. If it's okay, they'll do it like 5 times. So yeah, bees are very fascinating.
And the thing is that bee course that you're taking, you actually have your own bees that you're looking after, correct?
Yes.
I saw a photo of you with the whole outfit on. Is there a name for that outfit? It's probably called a beekeeping outfit.
Well, like the top is called the veil.
Oh, the veil. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so several other people taking the beekeeping course with you. Is that the way it is?
Yes. There's a good amount of people. I would have to count right now. I want to say like 15.
Nice.
Okay,
so, yeah.
And I know I said that was the last question, but I do have one more, which is I know that you're living up in the Wakefield area.
Yes.
And I know that you haven't been living there all that long. Where did you used to live?
Oh, I used to live in Geneva, Switzerland.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I've been in the Wakefield area for less than a year.
Almost a year now.
Yeah, coming up to a year.
Yeah.
There's a big soccer game coming up on Wednesday. Did you hear about it?
Yes, I did.
It's Canada versus Switzerland, everybody. So who are you rooting for?
Switzerland. I know.
Because you grew up there. And
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so are you enjoying the music here today, Finn?
Huh?
Are you enjoying the music you're hearing today?
Yes, it's so nice.
Yeah. Okay, well, come back to Canadian Spaces sometime soon, would you?
I will.
Okay, good. Okay, let's hear it for Finn, everybody. Now, I promise you all a surprise special mystery guest. Does anybody want to guess who that is? It's somebody that's here, obviously, because they're going to... And it's not me. It's not me. But maybe if that... actually, it's 2 people that are here that I just asked at the last minute. And we know them in other roles, but they're about to take the stage. Let's hear it for Julia Avon and Greg Brown. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, Julia, we've chatted on Canadian Spaces before, but not in your role as a performer. We've chatted about your role as the person that books the talent here at Motel Chelsea, and you're doing a glorious job. Congrats.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yay.
And thanks for having me on the show today. I don't get up often and do performances, so it's always really nice to to see the room from the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and right there is, again, somebody that we normally see in a different role, usually behind the soundboard. But sometimes, Greg Brown, you also do perform in various configurations, to play various instruments. What do you want to say about your performing side of your life?
I was approached by someone last night who said, "Hey, are you a member of JIG?" And I was quite impressed. Actually, Julia was more impressed than me.
What, you were recognized?
I was recognized. That's
Wow, you're so famous.
So you would
very
be
recognizable,
You're the
apparently.
G. You're the G in JIG.
Yes.
G for Greg.
G for Greg. Greg Brown, not the folk singer from Iowa. Idaho? Iowa.
Yeah, you're our Greg Brown. So that's a really lovely group that you participate in. Sometimes there's one I in JIG, sometimes two, and sometimes other various members. But
Sometimes
would
two
you say-
J's.
Two J's sometimes. So is it Celtic music? Is that how you would describe it? Or?
Ian Robb might
Robb.
not like it being called Celtic because he's English and not a druid. So no offense to druids out there. Any druids listening?
There usually are a few.
Please don't cast a spell of any sort.
Okay.
But yes, it's a fun group, and Ian Robb is a big part of that group. We really love Ian, and to further this group, we're actually in the middle of recording a new album.
Oh, okay.
That might not be known
Probably
today.
with James Stevens, who's one of the J's.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Who lives up here and has a studio here in the Chelsea area. All right, so we have you here, and it's such a treat. I can't wait to hear Julia Avon, Greg Brown. Let's give them a round of applause. Yes.
Thank you. So I don't really write too much music, and I thought, I feel like a phony getting up here as like a non-music writer. But Greg reassured me that even the best musicians sing cover songs. So I'm gonna be singing "Angel from Montgomery" written by John Prine, but I do it Bonnie Raitt's version. I love the Bonnie Raitt's. Yeah, she's great. So here we go. Yeah. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams were thunder and lightning was desire, this old house would have burnt down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I could hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Yes. When I was a young girl, well, I found me a cowboy. There wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, no matter how I tried. The tears roll by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I could hold on just a hard way to go. Well, there's flies in the kitchen, and I can hear them buzzing. Well, I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go home in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yay. How nice. Thank you, Julia, Avon, Greg Brown. Thanks for that. That was a treat for sure.
Thanks for having us on here, Chris.
Okay. And what a wonderful crowd here at Motel Chelsea. It's a lovely thing to see and feel. And if you're not here today, come here some other time. Just check out motelchelsea.com. You can stay in one of the beautiful rooms. You can dine in the restaurant. They have brunch on weekends and a whole lineup of amazing shows going on here. So that's a wonderful thing. We're very grateful. And we're going to ask Vicki Brittle to come up and take the stage. Speaking of wonderful treats this morning, and meanwhile, I'd like to give some sincere thank yous to everybody that has made this possible here today. I mentioned Caitlin Thorne and Nathaniel Newton over there doing technical stuff and making this all look and sound so good. Greg Brown on the sound, and Leah Kiesling, CKCU's station director, is here in the house over there, and I would be happy to say hi to you if you're here. And ask me to remind you that you can also donate to CKCU online. Go to ckcufm.com and click on a donate button, and you will receive a tax receipt for your charitable donation to CKCU. CKCU board chair Corey Rabi is here also. You already heard from Finn, who is a CKCU volunteer. Wednesday special blend host Tick is in the house and did a wonderful job of transportation this morning with his large vehicle. We also have the hosts here. It's really nice to see. We have Greg Baudouin and Tracy Shaw, who host a show on CKCU called Feeling All Right. And it's a really excellent show. You can listen back to any CKCU show afterwards for the next 12 years. So you can go back and listen to their shows that focus on musicians and mental health. So that's the Feeling All Right show on CKCU. Also, big thank you to Salali Aite Wallace, who hosts a show called The Takeover and is here helping out today. Thank you to CKCU's production manager, Dylan Hunter. And I'm also extending a thank you here, big time, to Anne-Marie Brugger and Jeff Larocque, who have been back at the radio station making sure that we're actually audible. How nice. Thank you for doing that. Big thank you to all of the staff here at Motel Chelsea who have been doing such an amazing job. Have they not? Yes. And to all of the performers, and here we are talking with you, Vicki Brittle. Come on, how's it going?
Hello, Chris.
So nice to see you. I was looking at your website. You've got a lot going on.
Lots going on.
I guess that's the way you like it. You like
That's
to be
the way
busy?
I love it.
Yeah?
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're playing all over. Are you based in Carleton Place, or is that?
No, I'm based in Clayton, so just outside of Almont.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So isn't that nice? You brought your guitar.
I
You
did.
have a colorful capo.
I do have a colorful capo.
And you are no stranger to CKCU but it's possible some people here have not seen or heard you play before. How do you describe your music?
Oh, I describe my music as, I guess, folk singer-songwriter with a big old splash of rasp.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I would love to hear some examples of your singing. And let's just mention again, your name is Vicky Brittle. You are a nominee for the Capital Music Awards. How much fun was that to hear your name being mentioned?
Oh, yeah. What an absolute honor, especially to be alongside some phenomenal musicians. It's just an absolute honor to be nominated this year.
Yeah, there's an organization called the Ottawa Music Industry Coalition, known as OMIC. Very clever name, right? OttawaMic.com. You can check out the Ottawa Music Industry Coalition. One of the many things they do is they organize and host the Capital Music Awards, and it showcases the amazing talent in this area. Vicky Brittle, everybody.
Thank you so much, Chris. I also want to say hi to Jeff and hi to Anne-Marie back in the studio. I know they're keeping it down. And thanks to CKCU for putting this all together, and thanks to every one of you for supporting and listening to community radio. It is absolutely so important. So my name is Vicky Brittle. I'm an Ottawa Valley local, and I think there is many times in our lives where we can go to switch shoes with people, whether that's being annoyed that somebody's driving a little too slow in front of you, or somebody's taking too long at the grocery store. We never know what anybody else is going through, and they don't know what we're going through, so try to switch shoes with people when you can. This is called Shoes.
Switch shoes with a lady down on Main Street, and I cried as soon as I put her shoes on. She lost her baby, and her husband was crazy, and she hasn't seen him in 6 months, but swears she still loves him. Well, I was eating at a diner off Highway 17, watched a waitress serving a man. He was being so mean, much meaner than you're thinking. And she was just trying to make enough money to fill her baby's bellies when she gets home. But he wouldn't do, oh, 'cause people don't lift people anymore. And it's kinda crazy, don't you think, that there's tall buildings and caviar right beside the trailer park and below on the street, stepping over a stranger's feet, judging with no clue before switching shoes. I was 9 years young, well, I was on family vacation. My father was talking to a homeless man at a train station. He was begging for food, but he simply refused. A sandwich from the shop right behind him, the door. My father put $1 in his hand, said, "You won't right now, kid, but someday you'll understand that people don't lift people anymore." And it's kinda crazy, don't you think, that there's tall buildings and caviar right beside the trailer park and below on the street, stepping over a stranger's feet, judging with no clue before switching shoes. Come on, try switching shoes. 'Cause people don't lift people anymore. And it's kinda crazy, don't you think, that there's tall buildings wings and caviar, right beside the trailer park and below on the street, stepping over a stranger's feet, judging with no clue before switching shoes. Come on, try switching shoes. Try switching shoes.
Thank you so much. I think as magical and wonderful as this wild world is and the human experience of living life, I think it is easy to feel the weight of the world on our shoulders, and I think it's easy to get sick of life from day to day. And so I think it's really important to take our soul medicine in whatever way that looks like to you, whether that's going for a walk or looking at the birds or watching a hockey game, whatever it is. Do that for yourself a little bit a day, and carve out some time to keep your soul full. So this one's called Soul Medicine. I'll be putting this one out sometime in July.
I've been talking to the trees, I've been listening to the breeze, clean air and dirty feet. Overwhelmed and out of place in a world so fast-paced, I find myself searching for a saving grace. Slow down, take a deep breath in. Don't think I was made to run 1,000,000 miles a minute. The highs and lows, the ebbs and flows, so medicine bringing me back home. I've been watching the sunset, making peace with my regrets. Oh, I'm starting to accept that it's all right on time. Little joys and little wins, dandelion wishes, sit with the birds singing a tune. Oh, I'll be howling at the moon. Slow down, take a deep breath in. Don't think I was made to run 1,000,000 miles a minute. The highs and lows, the ebbs and flows, so medicine bringing me back home. Bringing me back home. Bringing me back home. Slow down, take a deep breath in. Don't think I was made to run 1,000,000 miles a minute. The highs and lows, the ebbs and flows, so medicine bringing me back home. Slow down, take a deep breath in. Don't think I was made to run 1,000,000 miles a minute. The highs and lows, the ebbs and flows, so medicine bringing me back home.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much to CKCU.
Vicky Brittle. Wow, that was special. So nice. Thanks a lot. And as we bring Canadian Spaces to a close, we're getting ready to transition to the back 40 with host Ron Moores and a whole bunch more special guests. But Leah Kiesling has kindly agreed to come up and say a few words just as we close off Canadian Spaces here. And meanwhile, I have one of those announcements that you hear all the time, is if your license number is, what is it again?
It's on your phone.
I know, but...
Oh, is it the vehicle in front of you? In front of the truck. Yeah, the keys are in it.
Oh. Okay. Never mind. There's no problem with any vehicles. And if you're watching on YouTube or listening anywhere on any device, it doesn't concern you anyway. It's only if you're here at Motel Chelsea. Okay, Leah Kiesling, you're here.
Hello. Hello.
And
Hello.
You're probably going to be audible here.
Am I audible?
Let's just find out.
Hello,
Okay.
am I audible? Proper mic techniques.
Leah, what kind of message? You're the station director at CKCU. You have been there for less than a year.
Yeah.
What's the exact date? Do we know?
August 5th is when I started.
Okay, we're gearing
So
up for a big
cake
celebration. One
on
year.
August 5th. Come by the
Cake.
station. I'll bring cake.
Okay, you heard it here. So, Leah, you're coming up to a year in the role, station director, CKCU. What are your thoughts at this point? There's a lot going on, right?
There's a lot happening. Oh, there, I'm audible. Yeah, it's an amazing place. I feel it's super essential to Ottawa and community radio stations around the world. I've had the privilege of working with many people around the world who have started community radio stations, and I can't believe I'm here. I grew up with CKCU, and I grew up loving it, and it's still sort of a pinch me moment when I think that I'm station director now. How did that happen?
You sent me a photo yesterday of
Yes.
something that was unearthed. What was that particular artifact? This is
It was-
really cool, everybody.
Well, I was on CKCU when I was 17. I did a zine. I was part of the whole Riot Girl punk scene when I was a teenager. My sister and I did a zine. And I was brought on CKCU. That was one of my first introductions to it when I was 17 years old.
They
and I
did
went
an
on-
interview.
I did an interview on Rory Caffrey's show at 4 p.m. I still remember it, thinking it was the coolest thing ever. And then my sister, she's in Vancouver, and she sent me a photo last night of a cassette tape because my mom had taped it, and it was like, Leah on CKCU, and it was pretty nice. So we have to get a copy of it.
Do you have any message here, Leah, for people that value this form of independent media?
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely essential. We're funded by donors. We're not funded by advertisers or governments or anything else. So we're really sort of a true reflection of Ottawa and Gatineau and the people around. So I would definitely say thanks to everybody here for coming out. Thanks to everybody for listening. Thanks to all our hosts and our sound engineers and all the volunteers. We have over 300 volunteers who make this amazing place come alive every single day. Don't be shy. Pop down at Carleton University, 5th floor in a Danon building. Come say hi. We're there all the time. And absolutely pick up some merch, donate. Anything you can do to support keeps this going. So we're very, very grateful.
And meanwhile, when you're not at CKCU, which is a lot of the time, you're residing in Wakefield. How wonderful is that?
I live in
Yeah.
Wakefield. It's awesome.
Yeah. All right. So Ron Moores is here. He's going to take over here. But first of all, do you like our shirts? Somebody pointed out that they told me, hey, you match the wallpaper. See over there? But anyway, I'm going to take this shirt off the stage now. And Ron, come on in, and we're going to play the Back 40 theme, and we're going to get going with the Back 40 on CKCU. Yeah. Now we're posing.
Good Saturday afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Back 40 here on CKCU live at Motel Chelsea. I'm your host, Ron Moores. There we go.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for coming. Without you folks, it's hard to do a live show in an empty room. So thank you all for coming. We really appreciate your presence. We've got a great lineup for you. You've heard some terrific music all morning. We've got more to go, so don't go anywhere. We're going to kick off very, very shortly with Terry McNamara. And I just want to say, I'm going to give Terry a chance to get organized here, but I just want to say that for those of you who are country fans and listen maybe to country music when you were kids growing up, this is like going back to the 30s, 40s, and 50s here when radio stations all over North America would be featuring fellas and gals off the farm. They'd come in and play some songs and go back and milk cows. Well, Terry here has grown up on a farm in just outside of Masson-Angers. And I tell you what, I'm so glad that Tina Terry and Denis Drouin, who are part of the Fieldville band that you may know up here, those of you who live up in the area, they told us about Terry, and Terry's got some of his sisters here. I mean, this guy's so lucky. 5 of them. Holy moly. 5 of them. Yeah, well, there are only 2 here today, right? And so we're going to give him a chance to get set up. I just wanted to say, before we get going, I want to point my finger at Chris White here, because without Chris, we don't have live radio, I don't think. Chris has become the king of live radio at CKCU, and I'm ever so happy that Chris, some years ago, a whole bunch of years ago, invited the Back 40 to join him, and so we become glued to Chris's Canadian Spaces ever since. Chris, how long have we been doing this?
You know what, Ron, I was looking the other day. I think we've done about 40 of these broadcasts from the community now, from all kinds of different locations in the Ottawa-Gatineau area, and we have more planned. We're going to keep on going.
Yeah, when's our next one?
Well, we're going to be broadcasting from the Taste of Wellington Festival, but that's not till September.
Okay.
But meanwhile, on August 15th, we'll be in Carleton Place, of all places, and there's a beautiful festival there called Waterfront Artscape. And we'll be there broadcasting, and you'll be there, Ron. It's going to be a fun time.
All right, so there you go. So there's more live on CKCU coming up, and as I say, thanks for coming. We're really happy that you're here. All right, Terry's getting geared up here. Terry, have you reached the point where you could speak?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So I want to let everybody know who you are and where you've come from and how you started listening to music. And I we were just chatting backstage, and you're a bluegrass fan and have been a bluegrass fan for years.
Yes.
Tell us about how you got into the bluegrass music.
Well, I had an uncle of mine. He served on an aircraft carrier, which was called the Bonaventure, and they played music on there, and they played bluegrass, and they were called the Bonaventure Drifters. So as we were growing up with my sisters, by the way, this is Lola and Linda, and he always introduced us. He really liked the bluegrass and kind of kept on with that, and also playing other traditional music with the family and stuff like that. On my mother's side, that's where the music comes from. So I started about 8, 9 years old, and they have taught me a lot too. So, yeah.
Fantastic.
Interesting.
All right. Can I get your attention here? There's a whole big pile of noise I can't hear myself think up here. Have you socialized enough that you could maybe silence a little bit so we could hear Terry? That would be really good. All right. Okie dokie. That's, beautiful. All right. So Terry, so we got Terry is going to do some songs for us, and then Luther Wright, who's a fixture up in the Gatineau Hills here. We're happy to have Luther. He's going to join us, and then my good pal Keith Snyder always does good things, and so that's what's going to happen for the next time we're here. So take it away.
All right. Thank you, Ron, and I'd like to thank Ron too for inviting me up here this weekend today, and very much appreciated from Denis and Tina. So we're going to do a first song. It's one of our own. It's called Sweet Corn in the Summertime. It was a family project that we did. I wrote this song, and there's also a video on YouTube with that. And it was a song we did to present to my parents for their 50th wedding anniversary. So my mother was kind of leery about what's it going to be like and stuff like that. But anyways, they were pretty happy in the end. So, all right. Sweet corn in the summertime. Early in the morning I get up and go. I gotta feed my cows, that's the way to go. Make a living from my home, that's what I do. I work it from morning, noon till night. I plan in my days just seem to be right. I tell you from my soul, but hope here to you. Sweet corn in the summertime, vegetables are on its produce line. Natural beef and hormone free, and the path I chose that fits for me. Give me the call to visit my place, from the farm gate to the customer's plate. McNamara Farm at simpatico.ca. Selling through the internet, a fresh produce that you won't regret. Our products available mostly year-round. Give me the call to the place an order. You don't need to go across the border. I'll give you a smile when it comes from local ground. Sweet corn in the summertime, vegetables are on its produce line. Natural beef, hormone free, and the path I chose that fits for me. Give me the call to visit my place, from the farm gate to the customer's plate. McNamara Farm at simpatico.ca. Selling my chickens for extra luck. Now that's how I make an extra buck. The customers really love where it all comes from. Our products come from my home, a farm produce that I grow. Thanks to the people that buy whole grow. A sweet corn in the summertime, vegetables are on its produce line. Natural beef is hormone free, and the path I chose that fits for me. Give me the call to visit my place, from the farm gate to the customer's plate. McNamara Farm at simpatico.ca. Sweet corn in the summertime, vegetables are on its produce line. Natural beef, hormone free, and the path I chose that fits for me. Give me the call to visit my place, from the farm gate to the customer's plate. McNamara Farm at simpatico.ca. McNamara Farm at simpatico.ca. McNamara Farm at simpatico. Thank you. All right, next song we're going to do is another one of my own, and it's called Never Been to Kentucky. And I'm doing a recording on this one. That should be out sometime later this summer. And true story, I've never been there. So if I go, I guess I'll have to write another song that I've been there, right? I've never been to Kentucky. That's where I want to go someday. Before I reach my destination, I'll meet all kinds of folks along the way. And when this day will come, I'm looking forward to having fun. I've got all kinds of time ahead of me. That's why I want to go to Kentucky. I've never been to Kentucky. That's where I want to go someday. Before I reach my destination, I'll meet all kinds of folks along the way. And maybe today, maybe tomorrow, my suitcase packed and ready to go. I've got all kinds of time ahead of me. That's why I want to go to Kentucky. I've never been to Kentucky. That's where I want to go someday. Before I reach my destination, I'll meet all kinds of folks along the way. Take it away, Terry. It's known the home of bluegrass music, friendly folks who make you feel at home. I've got all kinds of time ahead of me. That's why I want to go to Kentucky. I've never been to Kentucky. That's where I want to go someday. Before I reach my destination, I'll meet all kinds of folks along the way. I've never been to Kentucky. That's where I want to go someday. Before I reach my destination, I'll meet all kinds of folks along the way. I've never been to Kentucky. That's where I want to go someday. Before I reach my destination, I'll meet all kinds of folks along the way. I'll meet all kinds of folks along the way. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to do another one that's kind of very dear to us, like being on the farm, and it's a Murray McLaughlin tune called The Farmer's Song. Yeah. And dusty old farmer, working your field, hanging down over your tractor wheel. The sun beating down till the red paint to orange, rusty old patches of steel. An old farmer's song on that car radio. No way back, you're just like a friend. Well, these days a way to say thanks for the meal. I hope there's no shortage of rain. Straw hat and old dirty hankies, mopping a face like a shoe. Thanks for the meal, here's a song that is real, from the kid from the city to you. A straw hat and old dirty hankies, mopping a face like a shoe. Thanks for the meal, here's a song that is real, from the kid from the city to you. The combines gang up, make most of the bread. Things just ain't like they used to be. The kids are out after the American dream and are working in big factories. If I come by when you're out in the sun, no way back, you're just like a friend. These days when everyone's giving so much, I sure hope they're giving back here. A straw hat and old dirty hankies, mopping the face like a shoe. Thanks for the meal, here's a song that is real, from the kid from the city to you. A straw hat and old dirty hankies, mopping a face like a shoe. Thanks for the meal, here's a song that is real, from the kid from the city to you. You're the lady. Thank you. Gonna do one last one, I guess. You guys want to stay up? If you're...
No, we'll leave you.
Okay.
Do you need us?
No.
Do you need your sisters?
No, I don't need your sister. Not now. I do. Yes, good answer. I do need them. I got five sisters, and I'm the only brother, and the only time I'm boss is when I'm alone. So it's kind of funny sometimes. Gonna do one last one. Oh, if I may say, this Thursday we playing at the Chelsea Market. My good friend Sasha over here, and a couple of shows coming up. Next Sunday we're playing at the Quebec Festival at 1 o'clock. The two of us there. So it's our first time there, so it should be kind of a nice time. This one's called Nashville Blues. I got the blue, the Nashville blue. I got the blue, the Nashville blue. Ain't got no hair, ain't got no shoe. These people here, they treat me right. These people here, they treat me right. They give me beer, they give me wine. I got the blue, the Nashville blue. I got the blue, the Nashville blue. Ain't got no hair, ain't got no shoe. I'm going down to Arkansas. I'm going down to Arkansas. Gonna be right there with my ma and pa. I got the blue, the Nashville blue. I got the blue, Nashville blue. Ain't got no hair, ain't got no shoe. I got the blue, the Nashville blue. I got the blue, the Nashville blue. Ain't got no hair, ain't got no shoe. There we go. Thanks,
nice
everybody.
hand for Terry. Hey, hey. Well done.
Have a nice day, everybody. Thank you.
So listen, Terry, before you leave. So you're going to have a recording, are you?
Yep. Yeah.
So are we doing an international premiere on the Back 40 coming up?
We could do that. That can be arranged.
Can we do that?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We'll do that.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, very nice. Another big hand for Terry.
All right, thanks,
Terry and
everybody.
his sisters. Terry McNamara. That's fantastic. Jeez, that's great, boy. That's good. This is what the Back 40 is supposed to be all about. Somehow it drifts off into different themes, but anyway, this is the real deal, and it's so nice to have you here because, as I said, boy, but pretty hard to do a live show when there's nobody here that's live but us. So, yeah, thanks for coming. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the Back 40, it started in 1990 by a trio, and I took it over in 93 when the trio disappeared, and have been going ever since. But now we've added Pat Moore at the end of the month, and she alternates with Al Sermachinsky, and Al's from Wakefield, just up the road here. And in fact, Al will be on next week with the Back 40. Luther Wright, wherever you are, there he is. And so Luther's going to come and join us. And while Luther's, hey Luther, just about time I met you. Holy smokes. Jeez, that's great. So Luther's been around this area for as long as I have, I think. And he's a regular, has been a regular at the Black Sheep, at Cafe 1870. I get it right. And here and all over town. He had a band called Luther Wright and the Wrongs that I remembered. And I think what threw me was when I saw alt country, I thought, I guess he's not for us. I don't know. That's what happened. Terrible thing. But that's what happened in my head anyway. So it's been all these years that Luther should have been playing here in the back 40. He hasn't, but I'm glad he's here today because he's gonna catch up for lost time, I think, as much as he can in 15 minutes. Is that okay with you? Do you want to do a little test here to see if you got a mic on? Okay. Greg Brown, everybody, is doing the sound, and Greg does a great job. I can tell you that. I've known Greg for, I don't know, maybe 20 years. Met him in St. John's, Newfoundland. He's a fine fiddle player. You heard him play guitar? Well, wait till you hear him play fiddle. And Greg always does great sound. So there you go. We're happy to have him. And I wanted to thank, before I forget, Julia Avon for making this happen. Julia was up here singing. Julia, thank you, my dear. What would we do without you? Yeah, Julia Avon, everybody. Nice hand. And for Una, who owns this lovely place and has renovated it to exquisite levels, I think. This is the old Motel Chelsea where we used to have breakfast and catch people at the bar, right? And they used to have good food here, actually. Yeah, they still do. This is the good news. All right, so Luther, you got some songs lined up for us. What's on the go?
My mic is hot now. I can talk.
You guys.
And I can talk. Actually, I don't even need this. I'm just.
All right, I'm going to get out of your way. Luther Wright, everybody's got some music, and I better get out of his way.
Oh, thank you, Ron. Thanks for having me here on the back 40, and just kind of. I gave Terry the what for saying thanks for being so awesome. I'd hate to be on after you, so. Anyway, I'm an old punk rocker. They had asked me to not do the punk rock stuff. In fact, I'm not actually playing the Motel Chelsea or the Ibu or a lot of the venues around Wakefield because I just can't stop punking out. But today, I'm especially tired, and I'm going to play some country tunes that I wrote here. One is specifically important to me because I wrote it in the front porch with our dear departed dog Wilbur, who is a famous Wakefield French bulldog here. And it just goes like this. Sitting on the front porch, waiting on the rain. Sitting on the front porch, fine. Sitting with my girl and the paper and my doll. We're kicking back, laughing all the time. Well, the neighbor on the left, she got $100 car. The neighbor on the right, she owns the mine. We're in the middle with a house full of children and a whole lot of hope, but not a dime. I got a whole lot of hope, Just working up a plan, got a couple hitches you wouldn't understand. Sitting on the front porch, waiting on the rain. Yeah, we're sitting on the front porch, fine. Sitting with my girl, the paper and my doll. Paper and my doll. Kicking back, laughing all the time. Well, I thought I had a winner in the local lottery, but I must have read the numbers upside down. And I strutted into town like a Rockefeller king. I came home looking like a clown, but I got a whole lot of hope, working up a plan. Got a couple of hitches you wouldn't understand. Sitting on the front porch, waiting on the rain. Yeah, I'm sitting on the front porch, fine. Sitting with my girl, my paper and the doll. Paper and the doll. Kicking back, laughing all the time. I'm sitting with my girl and the paper and my doll, kicking back and laughing all the time. Thank you. College community radio is the heartbeat and the bloodstream of independent music in Canada and around the world. And I guess, you know, CBC being the flagship thing, but CKCU, I'm from Kingston, Ontario originally, and which has the oldest radio station in Canada. Anyway, it's just been, that's the kind of support that musicians like myself and many of my contemporaries rise to. I mean, commercial radio is wonderful, and the success is fantastic. Sometimes success has a K in it. That's the problem with that. But anyway, I just want a big shout out to CKCU, and thank you so much for this event. Thanks for everyone putting on all the hard work, all the DJs that work so hard, and also, again, Julia and Una, who have created this beautiful space for music and have opened yet another faction of, what's the word? Faction's not the word. Another element of live music venues in our Wakefield area, which is just ripe and rich with opportunity to embrace the arts and see music and catch bands at their first gig or their last gig, or like me, this probably might be it. We'll see how this goes. All right. Well, you know, I fell in love with these people. I never met them, but I saw them get out of a van one day when I was working, which is surprising because I was employable once. And I was waiting to get picked up from my job, and they were in a van at the parking lot, and they stumbled out early in the morning, and I realized they were living in their van. And at the time, I was single and just looked at their love, and they had nothing, but they had this glint in their eye. So I wrote a song for them. It's called The Parking Lot Song. Well, saving up the money, we were living in a parking lot. There was no running water, we rationed all the water that we got. Yeah, we get up in the morning, have a cup of coffee, sit around and talk. It's 9:15, everybody's doing fine. It's getting hot. Well, my girl's got an interview for TV later on at 2 o'clock. You know, we haven't got the cash to buy the gas to fill the van, she'll have to walk. That's where it's at. We're busted flat. I'm out on the street, and I never eat. Yeah, my wherewithal is often apt to stall, you see. But my wit won't quit despite our poverty. Solo. Next verse. Well, me and Marianne, we sit around and wonder why. How it is a dashing urban couple like ourselves has been excluded from the pie. You know, we get up in the morning, grab the bull right by the horns and do our best. We've been running through our lives, and I know it isn't wise. Is this a test? And we're going by the parents' place to visit later on, they're not at home. I'm going to make myself a sandwich, do my laundry, wash the tube, and use the phone. That's how it goes in our secondhand clothes. With our 3 degrees, 2 for her, 1 for me. Yeah, my wherewithal is often apt to stall, you see. But my wit won't quit despite our poverty. That's how it's at, and I'm busted flat. I'm out on the street, and I never eat. Yeah, my wherewithal is often apt to stall, you see. But my wit won't quit despite our poverty. Safe on second base. Right on. What could go wrong? Oh, here's a lovely song I wrote, and I want to play it. I wrote it up in Perry Sound, home of Bobby Orr. Back in the day, it is dated. It references phone booths. Remember those? Anyway, I want to dedicate this to my friend Susanna, who is one of my favorite songwriters, and she always says I should play this song. And I'm a good boy, middle child. Anyone want to boss me around? I'll talk to you after the show. On the same terrain, I might go insane, regardless of any recent gain we may have made, despite the fact we shook the hand as it was pulling back. I miss the warmth of a peace of mind. It's a peace of mind I left behind. How much longer would we have to wait, with sweaty palms and breath abate, to hear the news of what went down in a crowded room in another town? When we heard it seemed so sad, but the drinks were free and I was feeling bad. Northern and not that close to home, we're on the Great Lakes, only lonely, never lost. It's a stone's throw to the highway and the foam, and it sits there, it's just teasing me. I'd long to have you here with me alone. Made and feel we know, well, feelings changed and rightly so. The disrespect for what they'd said as the night wore on, anger filled the tent. Last things I recall were said, echoed in my mind as I crawled off to bed. Northern and not that close to home, we're on the Great Lakes, only lonely, never lost. It's a stone's throw to the highway and the foam. It sits there, it's just teasing me. I'd long to have you here with me. It sits there, it's just teasing me. I'd long to have you here. It sits there, just teasing me. Go Canada! Merci beaucoup. This is so fun. I love being asked to do things, you know? It doesn't really happen that much. I mean, I'm a little punchy personality-wise, so it's good. I feel like I'm being well-behaved. Is it going okay? I love radio. Hi, radio people. Hey, Bobby Earl and Bob Duncan and Lily Fawn, all my BC friends, they're all listening in right now, coast to coast, the internet, hey? This goes out to anybody who kind of struggled during the pandemic. I hate to say, remind us of those times, but you know, what's that? There's a joke about what your alcoholic pandemic name is your first name followed by your last name. Right. I wrote this because I wanted to write a song that was kind of like in the vein of Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, like a trio. So we have a recording with myself and my equally weirded name buddies Rusty Ford and Clem Chesterfield. It's called Let the Games Begin. So I'm going to sing all the parts. And I'm not going to embarrass myself or you by trying to imitate their voices. I'm just going to sing it like Luther. You got this, buddy? Okay, all right, let's go. I'm just waiting till it gets bad enough, and I can then begin to change my ways and put a stop to all the trouble I get in. comes in waves and lasts for days, and I'll wake up in a bin, shake it off with a morning scotch, and let the games begin. Well, the games are often foolish things, as simple as a beer. At 10 o'clock on your neighbor's dock, the morning wisdom's oh so clear. There's a call from the pool hall. It's your second cousin, Jim. He talks you into coming down and let the games begin. Some days I'm strong and I said I'll move on. I'll do all the work it takes. I'll walk away from the shadow play, all the jiggers and the shakes. But then Friday comes, I count the days that I haven't had a drink. My mind leans towards my just reward, and the bottle gives a wink. When it's said and done, I trust they'll say, well, that fella, he did his best. All the darkness he kept hidden, it never hurt none of the rest. Next time that you crack a beer, raise a toast to all that sin. They shook it off and they paid the cost to let the games begin. Some days I'm strong, I said I'll move on. I'll do all the work it takes. I'll walk away from the shadow play, all the jiggers and the shakes. I'm just waiting till it gets bad enough, what with all the trouble I get in. And I rue the day it came in waves when I let the games begin. Yes, I rue the day it came in waves when I let the games begin. There's meetings Tuesday night at the St. Madeleine Church if you want to go. I work, or otherwise I would go. All right, radio. You never have dead air on the radio. So hi, radio people. I can feel you out there. Thank you. I'm in your head. That's right. I'm in your ears. What do you want to hear? Oh, that's what I want to play. That is so great. Thank you. Well, my mom and my aunties, they love to do things in Kingston, like go to graveyards and look at gravestones and see if they knew who the people. They'd be like, oh, that's the Pattersons that, remember she dated Alice, stuff like that. But anyway, went on a picnic with them, and I wrote this tune. Thought one day I'm going to have my name on a stone. Well, I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried, but she just won't stay. She left me standing there asking why, then she walked away. I looked around, but not a sight or not a sound, and all the words that we said, they lie stone cold somewhere defeated. And all I ever wanted was a stone with my name on it. Yeah, I drive and I drive and I drive and I drive and I drive the long, lonely road home. There's nobody there for me to say goodnight, 'cause I sleep alone. And all I ever dream of is a farm in the fields of green bud. And all I ever wanted was a stone with my name on it. How about that band? All right, that's Luther Wright on the guitar and Luther Wright on the vocal. We're doing good, guys. Okay. back to the song. Well, I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried. She just won't stay. She left me standing there asking why. Then she walked away. And all I've ever hoped for was a wreath on a swinging porch door. And all I ever wanted was a stone with my name on it. All right, that's great, Ron. Wow, that's the most fun I've ever had. Might have been my best show.
Luther Wright, everybody! Hey, how cool is that? Woo! We got a hot day going on the go here. Well, thanks, Luther. Jeez, that's grand. So don't go away. We got Keith coming up, Keith Snyder, and we'll tell you all about Keith. I usually do a bulletin board somewhere along the way, and it's probably time. I usually do it about halfway through, just to let people know what's going on around town. I'm not sure how many bluegrass fans I just out of curiosity, who is from up here? Oh, okay. So, we got a good crowd from up here. Then who's from town? Nobody? Ottawa. We got 1, 2. Oh my goodness! This is an Ottawa crowd here. Look out! All right, a Valley crowd. That's what we need. So, if you're a bluegrass fan, you'd want to go to the Redbird the first Wednesday of the month, except for July, because it's the first is, of course, a holiday. So it's the 8th of July, and there'll be a big jam. Pat Moore and her daughter Kate, who lives in Wakefield, do a terrific job of bringing bluegrass to the Redbird. And if you haven't been to the Redbird is one of the finest, I think, venues in the entire area. I mean, it's acoustically brilliant. It's laid out really well. It was made for that. They gutted the building. They made it to be what it is, and it's a fantastic venue. So check it out and support live music, as Chopper would say, late Chopper. So that's a good thing to do. Pat Moore, our own Pat Moore, who handles this show alternately the last Saturday of every month. Pat's got a bunch of stuff on the go. She'll be with a band she calls Bank and Forth, a new band, I think. So they're coming to the Redbird as part of that event as well. And then Pat's got some gigs on the go. I think she's at the Gallup Festival right now. She'll be emceeing Tottenham Bluegrass Festival coming up. So Pat's a busy gal. And then Maple Hill is performing on August 6th. Now, in terms of who's coming up in the back 40, any Claire Lynch fans here? Anybody knows who Claire Lynch is? Somebody knows? Nobody knows? If you don't know, Claire Lynch is probably, she's a legend in bluegrass music. She's one of the finest female voices ever to sing bluegrass. And so she'll be my guest coming up. She has a brand new album out. Oh, by the way, Claire has married a guy from Toronto. And Claire is going to become a Canadian citizen. How cool is that? Claire Lynch, their loss, our gain. So Claire will be my guest. Empty Pair of Shoes is the album. We're going to go through track by track and do that. So she's coming up on July the 4th, I think, that Saturday. Because let's see, Al is here next week, and then, yeah, that's the way it goes. Anything else on the bulletin board? So before I forget, I don't want to be remiss. So, again, Greg has done a fantastic job in the sound. Greg Brown. Thank you, Julia. We love you. You're doing a nice job, too. I'd never heard her sing. Had you guys ever heard Julia sing? I hadn't. Great job. And Greg as well. Greg plays, like I said, a terrific fiddle as well. Nathaniel is a wizard. We would be, I don't think we'd be doing this without Nathaniel over here. I don't know how he does it. I haven't got a clue what he does, but he does it, and it makes us sound the world over. We can hear us in Japan, thanks to Nathaniel, and he's joined by Caitlin Thorne. Is that right, Caitlin? Caitlin, yeah, okay. And so a nice hand for Chris White for making all this happen, because I say he's Captain Community Radio. All right, now then. So I've known this guy here. You know, one of the blessings about what we do is that we have a lot of artists who listen to CKCU. and who believe in CKCU, and we in turn love to support what they do, play their music and so forth. Keith has been a loyal CKCU listener since I was involved, so way back when, and still a young guy. I don't know how he manages, but anyway. So he played with Lucky Ron, he's played with a bunch of bands around town, he's a terrific instrumental player, fiddle player and whatnot, and he's going to bring us a couple of songs. Have I done you justice here yet?
Absolutely, Ron. Thank you so much.
All right, so what you got for us?
I'll just string a few fiddle tunes together. The first one I think is called Cuckoo's Nest, and the second one is called The Cross-Eyed Fiddler. And I like that one because when I was a kid, I had a lazy eye. And then after a series of tests, they realized my eye was fine. I had the fiddler's gene. All of me was lazy. So anyway, and then I don't know if I'll do something after that. We'll just see what comes out.
It's a lucky thing you only had lucky eyes, lazy eyes. When you have a lazy brain, you're in trouble.
There you go.
I can speak to this. All right, Keith tonight, everybody.
So. Hear that out there? Okay. And yeah, I have to say CKCU is so good. I've learned about so many kinds of music listening to the station. I dug that as a great show for rock and guitar-oriented music. Every week he has stuff I've never heard before, and it's great. And of course, the Bluegrass Show, Canadian Spaces, all kinds of things. The Folk Show with Mike Regenstreet, everything is great. So I'm happy to be here to support the radio station, and Ron, big Bluegrass fan, that's for sure.
Keith, I may not be on yet. Well, that doesn't matter. Have you got you got your banjo. So, Keith, in addition to playing fiddle and guitar,
yeah,
you did. Did you bring that too? He plays banjo as well, and his partner, by the way. Speaking about loyal CKCU listeners, we'd be lost without loyal CKCU listeners because we're community funded. Is who we are, and Lisa Patterson is over here, and she's been as loyal as they come as well. Keith, you've got some stuff though people should know about. You've got some gigs coming up.
Yeah, I have a couple of things coming up on Monday from 5 to 8. I'm playing with Al Tambay at Danny O'Connell's pub, and that's mostly blues stuff. I think he does, and James Pottage is on drums. On the Canada Day in Kemptville, I'm playing at a place called Goldwyn's with Jake Carberry, and that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be country for sure, like Stompin' Tom style stuff. On 4th of July, I'm going to be at the Laugh doing the half-hour fiddle set for the Lucky Ron show, and then end of August, I'm playing at Robo Lounge with Victor Nasrallah, and then another show after that with Jake Carberry again. So.
And Victor, you've been playing with Victor for a good few years.
Forever, yeah. We played at Pub Italia once a week for I think 5 years.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was fun.
I managed to get you guys. It's just incredible how much talent there is in our area. I mean, we're really blessed, and that's why we do what we do. We like to come out, and I'm glad Chris is here because I want him to come up and chat with me after Keith does another number here. We got 4 minutes. Okay, so don't go away, Chris. Let me turn this over to you to get us sneak a tune in here.
Yeah, just I do a quick something like I don't know, Bugle Call Rag or something like that. I guess.
Hey. Woo-hoo. Keith Snyder, everybody.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Chris, you want to come up and join me? And if you would, Chris, just mention where we're going live again. We've got 2 or 3 coming up.
Ron, what fun here today at Motel Chelsea.
Yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. I mean, you make it happen. We just tried to do what we do and bring it to you, and without you, we don't function. So thanks to all of you who are coming, friends and neighbors.
Snyder, maybe you could just play us out as we chat here, because at a certain point, Jeff LaRocque is going to fade us out.
Okay.
And we'll go on to the groove with host Delorious Kane. But meanwhile, as you're strumming along there, plucking away.
So we've got our next one that's coming up in August.
On Saturday, August 15th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Carleton Place, the Waterfront Artscape Festival, a wonderful festival of visual arts, but we're going to have music there. We're going to be broadcasting from there. Looking forward to that. Very scenic, that festival.
And Chris, who's coming up on Canadian Spaces? Chris always one of the things that Chris has done, among many, is that he's really taken a huge interest in area artists. I mean, he brings them across from all over Canada, but he's really brought in and helped and promoted area artists, and it's a terrific job he does. Who's coming up down the road on
Well,
Canadian
actually,
Spaces?
on that front, Ron, we were, as Jill Rick is here in the audience, and Jill knows, we were recording some material last night at La Fab sur Mille at the open mic, and that's talking about local talent and wonderful talent. They were there. But on Canadian Spaces next week, you'll have a chance to hear an interview with Boreal. Don't know if you know Boreal, but
I thought I drank Boreal, no?
Yeah. They're playing as part of the Ottawa Tennis Club concert series that's coming up on a week from tomorrow, on Sunday. That'll be the 28th, I think, of June.
Yeah.
And just one more mention of, if you're here at Motel Chelsea, don't forget about the T-shirts, the toques, the albums, the donations. Support CKCU. Yay.
Thanks to our director down there, our station director. She works tirelessly to bring us back, and she's done a terrific job in helping restore the station to its usual vitality. And once again, thanks for coming, everybody. Really appreciate it. Tune in to CKCU. We're on 24/7, about 100 programs. You'll find a music program or a spoken program that will suit your interest, I'm sure. And we'd love to see you back here again. Okay.
I think we're done. We're done.
At least 20 acres and one gin and you from the Alabama Trust. Half of the cotton, third of the corn. Get a handful of dust. We cannot have all things please us. No